Hey guys, welcome back to Tractors, Trails, and Living Free. And today we're going to make some progress towards kind of wrapping up the ditch project. And we needed to have some things. Want to make sure we had one, obviously we need the loader on the tractor. Two, we got 10 tons, way too much of number 57 river rock. I intentionally got more because I think having the rock is something that we'll use in other places around the property. So I wanted to just save on the delivery charge and just go ahead and get a whole bunch more. So we got 10 ton, maybe we'll use 2 or 3, that's fine. And we got our sleeved 4-inch perforated drainage tile. And so we got everything here to go ahead and finish this up. And we picked up one other thing we need today. And that's these little landscaping fabric kind of U-hooks here. And what I'm going to use those to do is basically pin back the fabric on each side of the trench. That way we can use the loader without dumping gravel behind it or on top of it. So that's pretty much how we're going to get started on this. We'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and start pinning this and see if we can get the hole ready for filling in. So we'll catch you back in a second. All right guys, so we'll go ahead and we're going to go ahead and start pinning this. Now right here, the fabric hasn't fallen back into the trench since we've had some rains and spent some time. So I'll just pin it in. Just try to get all this pulled back some. Shouldn't take much, but and one thing I'm noticing already is this non-woven type fabric, definitely a little bit more resistant to pinning and penetration than your regular weed control fabric. But it's still working, so no problem. This is actually at the outside of where we think we're gonna eventually have our driveway. We're gonna widen our driveway from 1 lane to 2 lanes. That way we don't need to rotate vehicles around every time we gotta get out. All right, make sure this is the bottom. All right. All right, guys, looks like we're all pinned up here. I think we're ready for phase 2 here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and unbind that roll there. I'm gonna go ahead and start from there. Just wheel however much we need. I think I've said throughout our other videos, it's probably about 50 feet or so. That's 100 feet, so we're good to go. Again, just another, if you live out in the country, just another good supplier material to have on hand, just like the rock. So let me go ahead and unbind that and roll it on out. All right, I think we have enough to basically reach through our whole trench to daylight here. All right. So let's set these extra aside for rebinding. All right, let's go ahead and lay it out in the trench here. Now I'm probably going to put a cap on it on this side, so I need to kind of have it hanging a little bit extra here. Hopefully the bind that, or basically the natural memory this has in it from being wrapped up, doesn't give me too much trouble here. The goal is to have it in the center and then put gravel on each side of it and on top of it. The one thing I have not looked at yet is checking where the holes are located. The goal is for them to be on the bottom, actually. So we'll see where those are sitting here. Okay, so those are on the top. So we actually kind of have to rotate this. That'll go to the other side and try to, well, I don't know. Let's see what we can do from here. So our perforations are on this top half here. So I'm gonna rotate it around whichever way is gonna go the easiest. All right, so you guys kind of see what's going on here. We got the fabric on the sides, got the pipe where we need it, and it's time to go ahead and grab some gravel here. So another thing I should say about this is that we've really kind of been struggling a little recently with getting the weather to cooperate. I just mowed the yard today, so it's kind of a test to see how dry the ground was. So it seems like it's pretty good. It's leaving a little bit of traction, but not bad. All right, guys, we got enough gravel there to get started. Now what I'm gonna need to do is still a little bit of handwork with the shovel, trying to work it down. I'm gonna try to leave about 3 inches or so of room between the natural existing grade and the top of the gravel. That way I can get some dirt there and hopefully I can recover the sod that should be at the bottom of these piles. So I'm gonna do a little bit of shovel work here, working these down, and then we'll just keep going as we can and as daylight allows. And there we go. That's probably about where we're going to try to be filling these two. So looks like one bucket full from a 48-inch loader bucket probably did us maybe an honest 9 to 10 feet. So we're gonna have a lot of gravel left over. I couldn't be happier about it. So we'll go ahead and get back to this, and we'll just basically just repeat the process a few times. Should be done. didn't have as much in there as I thought I did. All right, guys, so I've added a bunch of gravel here in scoops, and what I'm going to do is basically grab my shovel, go ahead and try to even it out, and then see at that point, as long as I have a few inches of gravel over top of all of the pipe, then I think I'll be good to fold the fabric over. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the shovel and see what we can do here to pretty this up. I'm really surprised by how wide the trench looks here, considering I was digging the whole thing with the same bucket. So. All right. Well, I think for now I'm pretty happy with that. So as you can see, the trench is pretty much full of gravel, kind of the same length there, and somewhat leveled out. Yeah, so I think we're at the point where we can fold the fabric over here. So we'll get back to that here in a second. All right, guys, so we got the gravel in there. It looks like it's time to, that's a big rock, we'll throw it over to the side there. It's time to pull some pins and get this folded over, get it prepped for backfill. Now, like I said, even after we do this, I can tell that these sidewalk panels are low. So after we get this done, probably next on the project list is probably to scoop these up and get some limestone in here and try to get some kind of a slightly sloping but higher base underneath of them. So that's the plan here. All right, and then at the end here, what I'm gonna have to do is basically, after I backfill it, I'll probably have to see what's going on here at the end and whether I need to trim the pipe some more or what to make sure it can run out. But yeah, we'll let you have a look at how this looks. All right, guys, so that's it. That's pretty much what we have. Like I said, the 4-inch perforated tile, holes to the bottom as best as we can do. Have the sleeve around it to help filter out stuff. River rock on the sides and top, just a few inches, and then we're just going to go ahead and backfill, like I said, with soil and try to hopefully find the sod that we had on top there. Try to put that on top of there. So I think that'll be it for this section here. But as you can tell, looks like we got a working drain situation going on here. So I'm pretty happy with it. And once we backfill it, maybe we can be able to test it out some, see how it goes. So right now, I think it came out exactly the way we want. We have several tons of extra gravel there. So I'll be having to shuttle those over to a new spot, and we'll do that in a video. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but I didn't really use that much, just a couple tons. And I ordered 10, like I said. So yeah, I think that'll do it for now. Thank you guys for watching. This will be part 3, I guess, and hopefully we get it out soon. And thank you all for supporting the channel. If you haven't subscribed already and you kind of like what we're doing, maybe you have some suggestions for other projects, stuff we can do, appreciate it if you subscribe, leave a comment to let us know. Click the thumbs up if you like it, and share it if you know other people who are into what we're doing. But all in all, this has been a pretty fun project so far. Probably pull out the 430 to do some backfilling, because I think with the plow blade I'll be able to finesse the dirt a little bit better than I can with the loader bucket. So for now, we'll catch you guys next time, and thank you for watching on Tractors, Trails, and Living Free.